I'm Joe Duffy of OffshoreInsiders.com. We're going to take a look at your good old-fashioned trends preview of the Thursday night football games, the tailgate party for both the NFL and college football. Joe Duffy's picks on a 113-77 run going all the way back to the preseason. Two college football winners for Thursday, 9-5 in the NBA, 2-1 overall on Wednesday night. By the time you see this report, hopefully we'll have some NBA up. We'll have NBA up Thursday morning, most likely, if the plays dictate. Joe Duffy's picks at OffshoreInsiders.com. Now, let's get to your previews for the Thursday night portfolio. All records are ATS, Seattle and Arizona. Seattle, 7-0 run on Thursday night games. They're 6-1 in Week 10, 8-2 following a straight-up loss. Seattle 24-8 after getting more than 250 yards in their previous game. 3-7 after scoring less than 15 points in their past game. 1-5 on grass. Seattle is 1-7 after allowing less than 250 total yards in their last contest. Arizona, on the other hand, 15-6 after allowing more than 250 yards passing in their previous game. They are 5-13 at home, 4-14 versus teams with a losing record, 1-10 their last 11 games after allowing less than 90 yards rushing in their previous contest, and 0-7 after allowing less than 15 points in their previous game. The road team is 5-0 in this series. We're going to get to your college football. Please remember, if you do like this information, literally like it. If you're watching us on YouTube, like it. If you're watching us on Facebook, please give us a like, give us a retweet. And if you're listening to our podcast, please give us a positive review on iTunes, Stitcher, etc. Feel free to comment on Facebook or on YouTube. I will respond to any legitimate comments or questions. And feel free to share this, embed it in your website, and most importantly, subscribe to us. Wherever you're watching, if you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. Ball State and Northern Illinois. Ball State 54-25 on the road. They are 2-8 after allowing more than 200 yards rushing in their last game. 3-13 in the conference. 0-5 overall. Northern Illinois 6-2 against teams with a losing record. They are 3-7 at home against teams with a losing road record. 7-18 after scoring less than 20 points in their previous game. 1-5 in Thursday games. And this series has been dominated by the road team at 6-2. North Carolina against Pittsburgh. North Carolina 7-3 in Thursday games. 3-7 after allowing less than 100 yards rushing in their previous contest. 1-6 after allowing more than 280 yards passing in their previous game. 1-7 in the conference. North Carolina 1-8 on grass. Meanwhile, the Panthers of Pittsburgh 7-2-1 following a bye week. They're on an 8-20 skid at home. Again, all records are against the spread. 3-9 after getting less than 170 yards passing in their previous game. North Carolina has covered 5 of 7 in the series. Georgia Southern and Appalachian State. Remember, if you like this information, please like us at the bottom of the page. Georgia Southern is 9-3 on the road against teams with a winning home record. 13-6 following a spread win. 4-10 following a straight-up loss. 4-13 overall. Appalachian State 3-11 at home. 1-9 at home against teams with a losing road record. Again, folks, if you do like this information, certainly use any one of our approved sports books at OffshoreInsiders.com. If you, for example, use 5dimes.eu, make sure when they ask where you heard of it, say the OffshoreInsiders.com podcast. It'll be on their drop-down menu. At mybookie.ag, another tremendous sports book. Any sports book I recommend pays on time, and they pay my client. My clients have raved about them, and certainly I look at the very much respected watchdog websites that truly rate who the best sports books are. So if they're recommended at offshoreinsiders.com, you know they're going to be good. Make sure you do all your holiday shopping at duffygifts.com. And as I said, feel free to share this information, comment. I'll answer any questions that you have. And as I said, just subscribe to us on YouTube. And most importantly, visit offshoreinsiders.com for the best sports betting information.
DuffyGifts.com offers the finest My 31 gifts, such as purses, jewelry, organizers, storage bins, and so much more. These gifts are perfect for graduates, weddings, and any occasion, whether it's for him or for her. For the most thoughtful gifts, check out Stephanie Duffy at DuffyGifts.com.